Alright, what's up, yins guys? Time for another video. And I was trying to record this video earlier. I messed it up anyway. I don't like the way I did it anyway, but I found out just now that I forgot to hit the capture button and it was not recording. But that's okay. I'm gonna do this video better. I was rambling a little bit anyway because this is like funny shit that it'll make you ramble. You forget what you're saying because you're trying not to laugh when you're talking about it. But okay, this thing that me and a girlfriend saw on the TV news, you know, just when you think you heard it all, but the local Pittsburgh television news, we saw this. And I'm trying not to laugh, but this is not funny, of course. These two 12-year-old girls attempted murder. They tried to stab this girl to death as a sacrifice or whatever. And I'm getting to that part of it, but anyway, the girl survived. Okay, which is a good thing. It's not funny what they did. I mean, it's not funny what happened to the girl. You know, she survived, of course. But anyway, whoever this was that egged them on to do it, they ought to find this guy and get him for criminal solicitation and throw the book at him or whatever. But from what I understand on our local television news, I have yet to do a little research and find the stories on the internet, and you guys are welcome to send me a link and send me an article if you want. But I'm already making this video based on what I saw in the news, the vague story that was in the news. And anyway, the story what I had in my local Pittsburgh news with like I said, I've yet to read any internet articles. You guys are welcome to send me information and correct me if you want. But okay, these two girls were told to sacrifice this girl. They got her they tricked her by saying, hey, we're going to have a sleepover, okay? And they lured her in the woods to stab her to death, but they didn't succeed. She survived, and they're getting tried as adults. And what the news was pretty much saying is, I guess they were in communication with an actual person on the internet or something. But they had a fascination with some kind of damn fantasy character. The news didn't say specifics, but they said it was a fantasy character. One of them deals where you almost wish you can yell in the TV set, the news guy, hey, would you repeat that name? Did you say, what, Slenderman? Or what was his name? Yeah, I need to run a check on that guy name. Or whatever the hell it was. You guys are welcome to send me a link, an article, but I'm going to look up articles. But yeah, they were told if they sacrificed somebody to him, yeah, that would please him or whatever, and had them believing that afterwards they can run away from home and go be with him and live with him in his mansion. That's what they were planning to do, you know. And I would welcome a bunch of somebody somewhere to do a YouTube parody, get a bunch of people together and do a parody of these girls, even though what they tried to do to this girl, glad she survived, is not funny. Do a parody on what if these girls succeeded in this mansion, you know, make a mock video of some supposed paradise that they would be living with this person, you know, who's assumed the name of this fictitious character or Slenderman or whatever you call him. Do something in parody, you know, in humor. But even though what they tried to do to the girl and tried to kill her, that's not funny. But do a parody on what these dumbass girls who threw their whole lives away, what they thought that they were going to have. But whoever the hell was using the name with this supposed fantasy character, there's so many of them now. I never even heard of this Slenderman or whatever you call him. Or I don't even know if I'm getting the name right, because I just heard the name on the news, and didn't even read the articles yet. But if anything else, the guy had playing some sick game. He probably lived in some trailer or some old building, and if they ran away to actually meet him and the person was going to show up, he was probably in a divey old building and some wannabe pimp or something in worst case scenarios. And there definitely wasn't going to be no mansion, of course not. You know, it might have been You might have been some sick fuck on the internet, not even going to meet at all, and they go to this location where they were going to run away to, and there wouldn't be no mansion. There'd either be a wheat field, a bulldozed parking lot, or I don't know, some kind of thing where, the girls would probably even disappear, whatever the sick son of a bitch would have planned to do. Or maybe nobody would show up at all, and it'd be just some wheat field parking lot vacant building, But it could have been a setup for many possible things on top of that, and these dumb girls were going to run away to. Evidently, they knew where they were going to run away to, and there was going to be a mansion. And what did they think? That there was going to be some guy's mansion, and they were going to just live in some kind of fantasy paradise of some kind. And what do they think that they were going to do? Be able to just, I don't know, sit in somebody's mansion, watch TV all day, and have some really blissful life? Or something that you guys can do on YouTube, a parody on. I have some cartoon parody going on in my head. I wish to hell that I can download it into your brains, but I'm laughing my ass off. Like I said, even though what they did to the girl, glad she survived. But that's not funny. But the funny thing is that how stupid. Throw their lives away. And these girls are going to probably, would be funny though, if they get fucked with every day that they're in jail or whatever for the rest of their lives, even when they get older, or have it rubbed in their faces that, oh yeah, they're in a jail cell now, and they thought that they were going to be in a mansion with this person, assuming the name of this character, that they were going to sacrifice this girl by stabbing her to death, and they were going to be in some mansion, but now they're in a jail cell instead, Yeah, and what are these other girls that they're going to be in jail next to are going to think too? Yeah, have some fun of that. Have some fun with them there, making all kind of jokes and all that shit, What the, can kids even get any dumber? What do we got to do? Put public service messages out there and go to the public schools and, which the public schools won't help any, actually, really, but do some kind of public service message and educate these young kids, these young girls, stuff that's to not believe. I mean, we were taught as kids to don't take candy or gifts or money from strangers because they'll hold it out in their hand and as bait and then grab you and throw you in the car and kidnap you and all that crap. We were taught that as kids in little television messages and little cartoon videotapes or whatever as kids, or things on TV. Don't talk to strangers, don't take candy from strangers. Now you got the internet, these kids who have these things where don't know who the hell they're talking to or whatever, but the way the news was saying that they worship this fantasy character, whatever they named it, Slenderman or whatever, but evidently there was a person assuming the name on the internet that they were talking to, telling them to go do a sacrifice and to run away from home, and evidently there was a place they were going to run to. A mansion. A mansion. What the hell kind of dumbass shit that they actually believed that at 12 years old? I mean, I went to school with girls at 12 years old, and some of them were pretty smart not to believe that shit. I think, I don't know what you guys think. I don't think every kid in the world is going to be, I don't think every young girl in the world is being dumbed down, and I'm not going to lump them all together, but, in some cases, some of this dumbass and this dumb idiocy or whatever, I don't think can you really call it an epidemic? I don't know, but it's getting a little bit worse. You're hearing shit, maybe it's few and far between compared to the general, massive population of, kids and young girls or whatever, I don't know, but if you hear crazy shit on the news and internet articles way too often, something's telling you something's wrong. I mean, what the hell's inside of people's heads that they're gonna do something that way, And I know right away that there's plenty of 12-year-old girls out there that are not that stupid. It's just these ones were just fixated and fascinated with some kind of character and somebody assuming the character and all that damn shit, you know what I mean? And what the hell kind of person would tell you that you're going to get some paradise, tell some kids, young girls, that they're going to have some kind of, whatever kind of paradise they thought they were going to have in some supposed mansion that didn't even exist. But convince them, they want, I don't know, they in some of their in their own heads they want, I guess, something associated with mansions, you know. They want a daddy to, these two particular girls, I guess, fictitious character, fantasy character, and they want a daddy that has a mansion, plenty of money, and you can do anything you want. You won't have to listen to your parents anymore. You won't have to do this. You won't have to do that. And you believe damn near anything, you know what I mean? Yeah, these kids, you know, they'll want something so badly, you know, in their own minds. Don't even know fantasy from reality anymore. I mean, it's the hell kind of shit. That's all I want to say. What the hell kind of damn dumbass shit? I don't know. That's what I was repeating in my head and repeating to the girlfriend and repeating to other people. It's like, WTF? What the fuck kind of crazy shit is this? Well, you know, they threw their whole lives away when they get older, and then they're spending the rest of their lives in prison or whatever the hell. Unless while they're young they get some lesser prison time, like when they get over 18, you know, 7 years in prison and then get out, you know, maybe their lawyers will say they were just young and stupid and they were just brainwashed and taken in, and they'll just get 7 years or something. Who knows? But yeah. But yeah, they're gonna realize how stupid they are, you know. Reality actually hitting them right in the face that way. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I mean, what the hell is going through these kids' minds anymore? I mean, anyway, these ones evidently had no kind of sense of reality whatsoever. None. But anyway, that's it for this video. That's my thoughts. See you next time.